Hello everyone. Now let's see functions in JavaScript. First of all, the question is, what is function? In real life, you have seen that you are doing one work multiple times. Okay, so in coding also there sometimes a scenario where you are performing similar task more than one times, that repeatedly you are doing same task. Okay, so there is a concept of a function. So basically, what is a function? It is a group of a reusable code which can be called from anywhere in the script. What does it means? Whatever you are performing frequently, okay, that portion of code you just define as a function, and whenever you want to perform it, you just call it. This eliminates the need of writing same code again and again, okay, because over here you are just defining it one time and call multiple time. This will help the programmer to write modular code. You can divide your big program into numbers of a small and manageable functions. That means if you are performing one program, okay, you are writing code for that program, and it is divisible in modules. That means one module in this function, second module in function 2, third module in function 3. So this is how you modulate your code, okay, using function. We have used function like alert and write in previous exercise. Yes, you have seen that alert. Whenever I am just writing something in alert, and there is one pop-up message like that. Okay, JavaScript allow us to write our own functions as well as in previous video till now we have used document.write, okay, which is used to write any sentence in our HTML page but using JavaScript. Now let's see how do we define function. One way to define function is JavaScript 8 by using a function keyword, okay, followed by a unique function name. After that, there is a list of a parameter. It might be empty, that means it is optional, and a statement block surrounded by a curly braces. So collectively how it looks, let's say syntax is over here, you can see that, but obviously we are defining function in JavaScript, that's why we have to put all this code in script tag, okay, and you can see that over here this is function keyword, okay. After that, over here this is a function name, whatever name I want to give, okay, function name. After that, in round parenthesis there is a parameter list. That means sometimes it is possible that while performing some task, it needs some inputs, okay. So if there is any input in function, then you can pass it using this parameter list. So this is how we can define a function in JavaScript. After that, within curly braces, whatever code you want to apply for that function, okay. So this is just a syntax of a function in JavaScript. Now let's see one example, okay. Let's say I am defining one function named say hello. So this is function keyword. After that, my function name, that is say hello, and it is taking no argument, no parameter list, that's why it is empty and just a round parenthesis. After that, in curly braces, which makes block, okay, in curly braces I have just written alert hello there, okay. So this is how you define your function. Now you want to call function, so how you can do that? To invoke a function somewhere later in script, you would simply need to write the name of function as follow. For example, you have just defined a function named say hello. So how you can call it? It's just simple, just call it by name, okay. Over here you can see that this is my function definition, okay, and now over here at this line I am calling it, okay. How can I call it? Just function name say hello followed by semicolon. So this is how you can call a function. Now if you have included parameter list while defining function, okay, then only you have to pass parameter as an argument in function calling. Over here there are empty parentheses, that means there is no argument, okay, that's why it is empty. So this is how you can define and call a function in JavaScript. Now let's see one practical approach in this HTML code. Okay, so I am including it in my body element and script. Okay, so now I also want to define a function named say hello. So function, what is name of function? Say hello. Okay, no argument, within curly braces, let's say alert this is hello from function. After that put semicolon. So I have just defined my function name. Now save this and run this. Okay, let me just write one thing. Document dot write how to define and call function in JavaScript. Okay, save this and run this in, let's say, Chrome. We get it. Let's learn how to define and call function in JavaScript. So this is a text that we have written in our document.write, but till now we didn't get any message from this function. So for that purpose you have to call that function. So how do you call? Just simple, by its name. Okay, function name, after that parenthesis, and after that semicolon. Save this and I am just going to refresh this. You can see that whenever this function is called, this is hello from function. That means whatever code that we have written in our function, it is executed. So this is it about function. We will get to learn more about functions in JavaScript in our next session.